Lomachenko is pondering retirement. Good riddance. Don't let the boxing door hit you with a good Lord split you. One of the more overhyped fighters. A lot of white Americans or white American lovers, they overrated this dude. I thought at one point he was one of the best fighters in boxing, though. They erased his loss off his resume. You know, top rank. You know, and after a while, the Matrix was no longer the Matrix. It was, he's a small 35-pounder, or he's too small to go up to 140. You could just tell the difference. You know, when it was Floyd and some other black fighters, you know, it wasn't no limitation on the weight they should go to. It wasn't no caution. He should go up as high as this, that super heavyweight and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? When it came to Lomachenko, it's just that it ain't a lot of great white American fighters around. So a lot of people that love those type of fighters attached to Lomachenko. That's a part of the reason people hate Devin Haney. Oh, Devin Haney robbed him. How the fuck I rob you on your own network? You got the house promoter, you got the network, I robbed you. And nobody said nothing when Lomachenko ducked Devin Haney. It was nothing to be said. It was nothing to be said. Don't forget it. You can hear a rat piss on a piece of paper. On a cotton swab, they say. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I be saying. Them double standards. Them double standards, bro. Almost to where I gotta get to. Here come traffic. That be them double standards. Double standards. Nah, don't bring your Mustang ass over here. Yeah, but don't be them damn double standards. But, you know, people say, you don't want to get retired by Tank. I don't even like neither one of them. But I'll tell you this. Word on the street, that Tank offer wasn't even no offer, bro. They said that was some bullshit. The Tank wasn't trying to fight. That's what I heard over at from top rank people. That Tank offer wasn't even real. Now, why they trying to protect Tank image, I don't really understand that shit. But, yeah, they said that Tank fight wasn't even real. Like, that offer was some bullshit. His whole plan was to fight Eastside Cruz. So he wasn't even trying to fight Loma. An old Loma. So that offer, they was never planning on fighting Lomachenko. They do a lot of great PR, but guess what? What's done in the dark comes to the light. Real talk. What's done in the dark comes to the light. So all this they talking about, like, you know, whatever. But, you know, at the end of the day, he was a good fighter. He was, you know, most of his hype was based off what he done in the amateurs, and rightfully so. He had a great amateur record. You know, had a nice style. You know, he stopped some people. You know, had some questionable victories, had some questionable losses here and there. Some people believe, like even the T.O. female Lopez fight. Nobody talking about that. That lets you know there be an attack on certain fighters, especially black fighters in America. There be an attack. But then again, when you eating the same food every day, you get tired of it. When we keep dominating, no matter the year, the decade, the generation, the century, you know, they just get tired of it. And I get it. The production is phenomenal. But for Lomachenko, he was a good fighter. You know, he was a good fighter, you know. They hype him up and matchmake him to be this Lomachenko and all. Yeah, that's what they supposed to do. But he had to still go in there and put in the work. He had to still go put in the work. You know, I mean, we're talking about, you know, the angles that he used, and a lot of guys couldn't figure them angles out. When you're dealing with a guy like that, you got to close that gap. And that's one thing T.O. did early in that fight. He closed the gap. That's what Pacquiao, that's what people don't understand fighting Pacquiao. Like, you had to be a real great boxer to take away Manny Pacquiao angles just to box with him, like what Mayweather did. You know, Shane was kind of trying to show the blueprint on how to slow him down. You know, Shane showed a little bit of the blueprint on how to slow that ass down. But for the most part, what you want to do is just close the gap on him if you can, so he don't got the space to use his angles. But in his own right, you know, he's a good fighter. If you walk away and don't fight again, what else is there to do for him? You know, you didn't want to undispute it. You know, you passed up fighting Devin Haney. You fought him and you lost. You ain't gonna go up in weight. I mean, if you ain't gonna fight tanking, you know, maybe they ain't serious, or maybe you don't want it. I heard the latter. Then what you around for? That's you gotta ask yourself, what you around for? You know, I would rather him, you know, if I'm a fan of his, I'd rather him go out how he went out versus George Kambosos. Yeah, I'd rather him go out how he went out versus George Kambosos. Yeah, why not? Go out how you went out versus George Kambosos. Might as well, Craig, man. Stimulate your mind, man. It's Friday. Yeah, you might as well go out that way. With your hand up, stopping somebody. You know? But, you know, if you retire, you want to make sure it's all out your system. And maybe that's why he took some more time off and see if it completely was out of his system. You know, maybe he wanted to see if it was completely out of his system and he done fighting. Maybe like, man, I don't want to fight no more. But I'm cool with it. I'm definitely cool with it. You know, good fighter in his own right. But, you know, the way they hyped him up, you know, the way they hyped him and Triple G up, they didn't come close to meeting the expectations of the hype. Didn't come close to it. And you could tell he's slowing down, and that's what's supposed to happen when you get older, you know? He lost to Jermaine Ortiz, a lot of people thought. If Ortiz had a little bit more aggression in his game, that's the only thing he missing, just be a little bit more aggressive. So, but yeah. But other than that, man, that's what's up. But you know, and the rumor is like Top Rank ain't gonna be on ESPN past next August. That's the great rumor. That's the great rumor. They ain't gonna be on ESPN past next August. So you know, Keyshawn Davis did an interview on Fight Hype talking about he did an interview on Fight Hype talking about how they told him since T.O. probably gone and Shakur gone, that he the guy they want to push. If that's the guy y'all pushing, that company is cooked. That company is gone. It been gone. That company is cooked. If your company is on the shoulders of Keyshawn Davis, man, shit, not Keyshawn Johnson. Not Keyshawn with the big booty from the hood, Keyshawn Davis, yeah, that company is cooked. Hell yeah, Top Rank gonna be like, fuck out of here. Go on Fubo TV or some shit. Fubo TV. You know, they gonna fucking tell them, go on Fubo TV. Go on Tecate. Top Rank on Tecate. How many? Like, shit'll be wild. Motherfucker, Thursday night, Friday night, Tecate fights and shit'll be crazy. Like, whoa. Shit'll be wild. Ah, Danny gone! That shit'll be wild. That shit'll be wild, bro. That shit'll be epic. That shit'll be epic, man. But yeah, Lomachenko, they gonna throw him in the Hall of Fame. You know, what he did in the amateurs, he did the pros, so be it. You know, he was one real belt away from being undisputed. Didn't get it done, but, you know, won titles at 26, 30, and 35. So, you know, he did in the amateurs. And his skin color gonna have a lot to do with it, because you know ain't a lot of good white fighters. They tried to sell him in Fury. They tried to sell him as Americans. These Americans. They tried to sell him as Americans and shit, man. Americans wasn't buying it. They bought Conor McGregor though. Conor McGregor was on some wild, ignorant shit. He was on some fly shit. And Conor McGregor was talking spicy curry out here. For real. So yeah, McGregor was out here wilding, but people like the way McGregor talk shit. For real. But you know, other than that, that's it. Well, if you choose to retire, which I don't, I probably tired. You know, they said when he lost to Devin. Well, no, when he lost, was it when he lost to Devin or he lost to T.O.? They said, "What next, Loma?" I ain't go home. That shit was funny. He said when he lost to T.O., they said, "What next, Loma?" I ain't go home. Yes, I go home. But yeah, terrific fighter, man. Check out the boxing rubber playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.